Hi students, today we are going to learn a new poem from our literature reader. The name of the poem is The Echoing Green, written by William Blakes. At the end of the class, you will be able to recite and enjoy the poem, study the freshness of childhood set against nostalgic old age. The Echoing Green. William Blake is the author of the poem The Echoing Green. He was an English poet and a painter. The Echoing Green is a narrative poem taken from the collection of Song of Innocence by William Blake. It paints a beautiful picture of nature and providing mood is that of happiness. The poet has skillfully divided the poem into three 10-line stanzas representing morning, afternoon, and evening. Let's see the poem. Before going into the poem, let me ask you something. What time of the day do you like the most? Have you listened to the singing of a bird? What time of the day do birds usually sing? I like to watch the nature during morning because it's very nice to see the nature, the singing of the birds, the atmosphere, the warmth that our nature is giving us. So all of you will be having a special time. Just think about it. The Echoing Green, written by William Blake. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound, while our spot shall be seen on echoing green. In the first stanza, the poet brings our attention to a few visual images. That is, it presents the picture of a beautiful countryside which welcome the morning, the spring. The poet has elements of festival delight, the echoing of the nature. See, when the sun is arising and it is making the sky happy, the merry bells ring. The bells are ringing to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush are two kinds of small birds. So they are singing louder to the bell's cheerful sound. While our sport shall be seen, the small children are playing in the park, so their sports have been begun on the echoing green. Now let's listen to the second stanza. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old flock. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all, girls and boys, in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Here in the second stanza, it symbolizes the prime of youth. The people happily is remembering about the peaceful days of their youth and joyful recall the moment when they were young and energetic. Here, old John with white hair, that means he is an old man. He is laughing and he is looking at the children playing with care. In the picture, you can see he is sitting under an oak tree. Among the old folk, his friends are there, his old friends are there. They are watching the children playing and they are laughing. And they were telling to themselves, such were the joys. These all were the joys that we were having when we were little boys and girls, when we were in our youth time on the echoing green. This type of joy we are having. So they are remembering, they are memorizing their nostalgic younger days. Let's see what's in stanza 3. Till the little one weary, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the lips of their mother, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest. And sports no more seen on the darkening green. The last stanza suggests the end of a day. Even the children are tired of playing. The picture becomes grave as everything appears weary. The old speak of their old age as needing more care and is symbolizing as being round the lap of their mother and has ready for rest. The descending sun is symbolic of death. In the last stanza, we can see the little ones are weary. Weary means all are very tired. No more can be merry. They cannot be happy anymore because everyone has played very well and they all are very tired. The sun does descend. The sun set and our sports have an end. By that time, their sports come to an end. Round the lap of their mother, they all went to the lap of their mother, many sisters and brothers. Like birds in their nest, like the birds in their nest, they all went to their mother's lap, are ready for rest. Everyone is ready for rest. And sports no more seen on the darkening echoing green. Now the echoing green, that park is coming into a darkening area, so no more sports is seen there. Everyone went for a rest. See here, each stanza represent a concentrate part in the human cycle of birth. Life, birth means the morning, it's birth, then life during afternoon, then death during evening. So this poem symbolized a life cycle of a human birth. Now let's listen to the new words. Green, a grassy field. Here the word green means a grassy field. Next one, you can see a picture of a bird. The name of this bird is skylark. Skylark is a small brown bird. It will be a little bigger than a sparrow. Okay, next we are having a picture of another bird. The name of this bird is thrush. It's a small bird with a musical voice. Next you're having a picture here. It's weary, that means very tired. Now we can listen to the poem.
The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bells' cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Old John, with white hair, does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Till the little ones weary, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mothers, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest are ready for rest, and sport no more seen on the darkening green.
Now let's revisit whatever things we have learned today. You are ready for answering? Here it goes. First question. What arises at the beginning of the poem and descends at the end? Next question. What is the setting of this poem? Let's look what will be the answer. What arises at the beginning? Yes, it's the sun. What is the setting of the poem? Very good, the echoing green. Now let's move on to the next question. What can you infer from this poem about Old John? Old John spent most of his time worrying. Old John used to play on echoing green. Old John likes being an old man more than he liked being a boy. Old John does not get along well with the other flock. What is the right answer? Old John used to play on echoing green. Who or what are the little ones in line 21? Young birds, boys and girls, mothers, old flock. Who is represented as the little ones here? Yeah, the boys and girls who are playing in the park. Now we are moving on to our today's TMLA. It's to write a short paragraph describing a park light in the evening after most people have gone home. What does it look like? What sound can you hear? How is it different from being in crowded park? You have to write a paragraph about this in your notebook. Hope you all have understand today's class. You have to read the poem again. Thank you, students. Thank you for listening.